Hey, what's up everybody? Nick Underhill for NewOrleans.Football, and you're watching The Dot presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. It's Friday, so that means it's time for the weekly mailbag, and as always, we're taking questions from our NOF members who are signed up for our Twitter community. If you are signed up for the site and you are not yet in there, hit me up. We'll get you an invite. You can ask questions for this or just talk about the Saints with other members of the site throughout the week. So the first question we're going to take is from Casey, who asks, it feels like Deonte Harty is being considered as an afterthought in offense. Last year, he was really good, one of the only guys who could get open and make a play after the catch. If he's not going to be used on offense and the UDFA rookie is going to return kicks, then what is his role? As good as Rashid Shaheed is or was in college at Weber State, it's still a very long road for him to actually come in and beat out Deonte Harty and take over the returner role. Darren Rizzi has a process of identifying these guys, and then they end up coming in and competing. And that's how they found Marquez Callaway as well. And he didn't beat out Deonte Harty for that role, but managed to make the roster. So expecting him not to be the returner, I think, is a little bit premature. And then just as far as offense goes, I think that Harty is going to be in the role that he probably will be best suited for. They'll find ways to get the ball into his hands in space. They'll find ways to get him deep, but he won't have to be leaned upon to be one of the top three guys, which is probably the best outcome for this team and for him. I think he'll still get opportunities, but they will be suited to his skill set in positions where he can thrive and do the things that make him special. Next question comes from Wolf Cola CEO, who asks, should we expect some learning curves for the secondary with so many new pieces? Communication often goes hand in hand with chemistry. I think it'll take a little bit of time for this group to gel all the way together. Marcus May is expected to miss some time early in the season while he serves a suspension stemming from a DUI arrest. And then Tyrann Mathieu is going to be new to the group as well. So there's going to be probably an elongated learning curve as those two learn to play with one another, especially if they don't start out the season playing side by side. So I think the offense is going to have to come out of the gates firing a little bit just to help protect against that outcome, and then the defense can come together, get stronger together, and become one of the strengths of this team, or the strength of this team as they're expected to be. So probably a little bit early on, some bumps and bruises, but I think ultimately it smooths out, and this group could potentially become more dynamic than last year's group.